Welcome back to the podcast, the greatest podcast in the world. Don't ask anybody else, only ask us. And today, gentlemen, we got our
Yes.
pick'ems correct. No wrong pick'ems. Perfectly. We went 100, perfect throughout the bracket. You know, we predicted DRX. We're in Paris.
Yeah.
We predicted it.
Yeah.
They were in Paris. We can confirm
They
that.
were indeed there.
We were there. We confirmed it.
They were there for a while.
They were there for I don't know. They were sightseeing for some reason. But yeah. No, actually, it was bad. We got everything. Like basically.
Listen, we
was
survived day one, and then we did not survive day two. And
Yeah,
it was just
honestly-
constant downhill from there.
I consider that a win. We survived day one.
Yeah.
I'll consider it a
Yeah.
win.
I mean, I guess
I
day
think
one
this-
has the most potential for stuff to go wrong. But it's
And we
like-
did predict Fnatic in the final, so
Yeah.
I take half a point for that.
We did predict that. That is good. That is
Someone at Riot owes us money, is what I'm saying.
good. And it was a banger. I'll agree. That series was a banger.
Okay,
Congratulations, NRG. Or do we want to go through the whole thing, or do we want to just
Well, I was gonna say, for you guys, aside from obviously NRG pretty much going undefeated, not in terms of maps, but in terms of just like games. Aside from them, who do you think had the most surprising run? I guess like DRX we thought was gonna be here, but then we established that, you know, maybe we slept on them a little bit. So are there any other major surprises on people's runs?
I might be able
G2
to
kind of
be
bombing
honest.
out? G2 kind of bombing out kind of early. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
was not expecting them to bomb out that quick.
They went 0-2.
Yeah, it
They
was
didn't
pretty
win in
bad.
playoffs.
I ain't gonna lie. They really went 0-2 in playoffs, which I don't know how.
It's not normal.
Paper Rex, all right, we had them losing to that. That's fine. But then they lost to DRX. And I'm like, okay, what happened there? Because I feel like if you look at DRX's run, I feel like they would have definitely put up a better fight because they played MIBR in America, so they would have definitely known how to beat them. Again, they would have probably, then they would have lost in lowers in round 3, but again, the fact that they lost so early, they went 0-2 in playoffs, and it wasn't like they went 0-2. They kind of got well, against Paper Rex, they did really well. I'll give them credit where credit is due. They did pretty decent against Paper Rex. But DRX, for some reason, they just look lost. They did not look like themselves.
DRX?
No, G2.
G2.
G2
I was gonna
just
say
looked...
DRX, if they were lost, they got lost and ended up in the right fucking spot.
Yeah, no, DRX did exceptionally well, but G2, I don't know what happened. Going 0-2 in playoffs after three-peating in Americas, not a good look. And this has been a team that's been together for a minute. So the fact that, I don't know, does this bring back, is there going to be a roster change? Do they run it back again next year? Who knows? I do think it's a little interesting for the most part. DRX, congratulations to them. You know, they did really, really well. Won top 3. This is, I think, their first title in a while.
First top 3.
The first top 3 in champions, and I think they've been champions almost every single time. So congratulations to them. They actually did really, really well.
You were here.
They were in Paris.
here.
They were in
made it.
Paris.
Podium finish.
I was a hater. I think my hating worked. Heretics went out in lowers in round 2. So being a hater of Heretics worked well. And they're disbanding. You know, there's already one player that left. So I think me
I
hating
don't
on
think they're
them.
disbanding.
They're not
Minibu
disbanding.
left on his own.
Only
accord,
only Miniboo left so far. But me hating on them has been working so far. So being a hater of Heretics has actually been paying off. It's like investing into Bitcoin in 2008. You know, just keep hating on them. You know, it's gonna come back to you. So hating on Heretics has been wonderful this year for the most part. But yeah, again, congratulations to NRG. Ethan is a 2-time champions winner now. And fun fact,
The only ever 2-time.
the only ever 2-time champions winner. And fun fact, every time he's qualified for champions, he's won it. He's only qualified for 2023, and he's only qualified for this year, and he's won
That's
every
100%
single
win
time.
rate.
He has 100% win rate in
100%
champions.
win rate.
He's 2 for 2 in champions, which is a little interesting.
Okay.
He is the exact opposite of falling under pressure. He actually does exceptionally well when there's more pressure on him. So
He
he
saved
actually,
them in map 5, I think.
Oh,
He
no,
was the
he-
biggest reason that they won in map 5.
I do believe he should have won MVP. That is a hot. I know Brock won it. again, he did really, really well, and he helped them.
But
I think it
but
should have
Brock
been
said
Ethan.
brr.
Yeah, yeah.
But Brock said brr, man.
That
You can't
Odin-
take away his MVP.
That Odin saved them, but I do believe Ethan really in the finals he did everything. I
He
think
was
he should have won MVP, but again, shout out to NRG. They won
Okay.
it. I think nobody cared, but good on them.
Okay, the fact they got to map 5.
Yeah, honestly,
Map 3. If you haven't watched the grand finals, watch map 3.
oh my god, oh my god.
Absolute. It saved the grand finals from going from. It was the worst grand finals. Everyone was complaining. If you check Twitter while you were watching the game, nobody was happy. Map 3 happened. Everyone's excited. Everyone's back up on their feet. And everyone's like, this went from the worst grand finals to the best one.
That's
It's
what,
like
That 11-1 comeback was actually insane. Like,
was
that
genuinely.
was Fnatic's third comeback in this tournament. They did a 10-2 comeback against MIBR. I believe it was also a 10-2 comeback against DRX. One of them was a 9-3 maybe. And then an 11-1 comeback against NRG in the grand finals, being 0-2 down in maps already. You know the mental resilience you need to have to pull off that comeback? Because any other team being 0-2 down in maps already and then 2 rounds away from elimination, needing to win like 13 rounds in a row, they're going next year, bro. They're going next year.
I hope this team stays together. In a perfect world, this team will stay together because again, they've won 3 grand finals this year, and
Fnatic?
the fact that Fnatic has won, I believe, 3 grand finals this year.
Yeah.
And again, they've gotten second every single time, but I still think that
But they
this
made it there.
team, they made it there.
They were
The thing
there.
is, they were there.
They were there.
Yeah, but I think they should stay together. I think this team is too perfect and they play off together too well for them to disband in any way or anybody leaving. I think this team.
I think they will stay together. The only question mark for me is Crashes. He had a 1-year contract, but I think
I think he should stay.
Fnatic should keep him. By
But
if
all
they
the
means.
had
players level-
this
He
some
looked
sort
incredible.
of consistency, like clearly something's working. Like why would
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. This team glued together so well, dude.
yeah. Again, I think give it one more year. Let this team run it together one more year. See if you guys can win in anything else, either domestically or internationally. I think they should need to run it again. This team was
100%.
just too perfect. A hot take, actually. I do believe that the entire NRG squad is not staying together. A hot take, I believe in this. It has been a consistent
Champions
thing.
curse?
Yeah, champion's curse. It's been always a champion's curse. Every time a team wins, at least 1 or 2 players always leaves, either do a contract dispute, money, or just better offers from another team.
Okay. You're the NRG management right now. Who are you letting go of?
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. If I really
Okay, let me give you a hint here. Given that there's a major gameplay update coming out at the end of the year, which could nerf certain weapons, who are you getting rid of?
I can't get rid of. You can't get rid of Ethan. He's too
No.
good of a leader to get rid of. Sam, he's too good of like you know how everyone needs a vibe guy. He's a vibe guy and also a cracked vibe guy. So you can't get rid of him. Also,
you're not seeing the
he's the
obvious
most-
answer here?
I think Ethan and Sam are the two that should stay, and I think they are
The thing is,
safe.
I think Salm is actually the most likely to leave because he himself will go back to streaming.
But what he won? He
He's
finally
one
won.
times
He finally won an international event. He's like, "Fuck it, that's it. I've done everything I needed, and I can leave."
Yeah.
You think he doesn't want to run it
Doesn't
back?
need-
Try
doesn't
to
need
get
keep
something
competing.
else.
I mean, you end on like a high note.
Yeah.
That's true, but again, like Sam is still
And the
with-
highest of high notes. Did you guys see that clip of him going back to FNS and tens? Dude,
Yeah,
it was the most
oh my
wholesome
God.
thing I've ever seen in VCT history. Him going back to his boys and just being like, I did it. And then all of them crying tears of joy for him. Like they couldn't hold it back. It was actually the most wholesome thing I've seen.
Yeah, no, I think it's honestly it was just like it was great. I think if Sam does retire, good on him. Good for him. He's won it. Finally, he can finally say, "I won something in Valorant." There it is.
I got my watch parties back.
Yeah.
I get my
Oh.
watch parties back.
All right.
We're all winning here.
Again, yeah, it's good on that one. So I think, but I don't know. Maybe it could be Scuba. Maybe it could be Mata. I think Mata is too. He might not.
I
show
think
it.
they would be stupid to let go of either Scuba or Mata.
Yeah. No, I think this again. Either some retires or they're gonna get rid of somebody else. Again, it's a champion's curse. There's always somebody that leaves. At least one or two people always leave, always. So that's gonna be an interesting. I think Heretic's already left. The roster mania's already started. So
Yeah.
again,
Did you guys see the
NRG.
rumors going around?
There is a lot of
Recent
rumors.
Zekken.
Sentinels has posted the red chair.
There's rumors that Zekken might be looking for another team.
Does he look for another team? Why look for another team?
Okay, so what's happening is that Zekken's contract ends this year. And so he will obviously be looking at his offers, and what people are saying is that he's trying to look for another team. Now, I will say that it is a normal practice for these players to start looking at their offers from other teams when their contract expires for one main reason, which is money. They want to see what kind of offers they're getting from other teams. Obviously, if there's money speaks. So if there's an offer they can't turn down, they will take it, or they're going to look at how much they're being paid in general compared to what they're being paid currently from the org that they're signed to, and then they can request for more. So I think people are panicking a bit too early, and I will say I was part of it until I read the message again that, it's because of his contract expiring. But I do think that if Zekken leaves, what I will say is that the Redux signing makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, again, now he's I believe he's now finally 18, so he can officially join a VCTA team. Now, I think one of the reasons why he couldn't join is because he was underage. So now he's 18, so he's able to join a VCTA team now. I do think it is a money thing, because if you guys remember, the reason after Loud won and they had that run, the reason also Aspas left Loud is because of contract issues. He wanted to get paid more. Loud did not want to pay him more, and he found his talent somewhere else.
Wasn't there also internal disputes in Loud after that?
There was a lot of internal disputes. It was money was part of it, but also there was other disputes regarding contracts. So he just left. There's a lot of things going on. EG is also Ye is no longer going to be. They're letting go of Ye and letting him explore his options. Also, I'm kind of sad. I really like EG, so the fact that Ye's leaving kind of hurts on that part.
Ye looked a lot better this year, I will say.
They did. I think Ye will stay. If I'm gonna be honest with you.
In tier 1?
Yeah, I think he will.
There's no shade to Ye. It's just because this year proved that tier 2 players are like
pretty.
They're here.
Good. Yeah.
They're here.
Yeah, no. I think what it is, it's gonna be pretty interesting because I think Ye's still good. Is a good player. He still can impact the team in multiple ways. Who knows what's gonna happen then? There was other leaked things. I think Net from C9. We don't know what his contract's looking like because he only signed a 1-year contract. So we got to see what he's looking like. Less has left vitality. Less of left vitality.
He hasn't left, but he's allowed to explore options.
Yeah, MIBR is the most interesting. They're basically letting go of everyone except Verno and Aspas. Don't know why.
Interesting, considering how far
I thought it was just Cortesia and Artson.
I think it was Cortez, but no. I think what I saw again is rumors. But I saw it was basically Verno and Aspas are the only two that are staying. The other 3 are exploring their options. It could be just only Cortez and Artson, but I saw also it was just basically Verno and Aspas the only 2 that's really staying. I think the MIBR guys should stay together. I don't know why they shouldn't. Maybe it could be internal dispute or contract regarding that. Who knows? I don't know. So far, we're very early in roster mania, by the way. Anything could happen. There's a lot of changes. I mean, we already know from before the entire 100 Thieves squad are all free agents now. They're all exploring options.
They should have pickups for this.
Yeah, 100 Thieves don't even have a team right now. So technically, they don't even have a team right now. So who knows? I mean,
time for us to sign up?
Shit, I don't know. Hey, EG's doing trials right now. We could sign up for trials right now for EG. So who knows?
This guy Sadek plays fucking Valorant every day. He's getting there.
Hey, man. He's getting there. Bro, you could be the EG Waterboy. It's all good.
EG Waterboy.
I mean, you got to move to LA, so that's across the world. I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, it's a long distance away. I don't know if I can count that high, but
for being a water boy, I don't know. They gotta pay you a bag to be a water boy for EG. I mean, we got some franchising drama. Koi has been kicked out of franchising. So
Yep.
there's been multiple reasons. Riot is kind of vague and a little shady when they also say when they kick people out. One of the reasons is the biggest reason is apparently they breached the contract. They did something where they breached the contract with franchising, and they were given a 1-day notice about it, and then they kicked them out.
Unlucky.
Okay. People were saying either they weren't promoting enough, the team were not successful, they weren't bringing in the viewership as people thought they were. Apparently, what I heard the rumor was eBay, I forgot how to say his name, the
CEO.
owner, the CEO of Koi. Apparently, the rumor was in the contract he was supposed to watch
You're
party.
supposed to stream them, yeah.
He was supposed to stream and watch party the Koi streams, but he didn't do it for like a while. And then Riot was
never
like,
did
"What? Yeah, did he? No, he did it before in the beginning. Though I'm pretty sure he did it in the beginning, and then he just stopped, or he just didn't do it at
Maybe.
all, or he didn't do it enough apparently. So Riot was like, "Hey, you're not honoring the contract," which is interesting that you added that into the contract. That the CEO has to do watch parties. It's an interesting thing to add into the contract if that's true.
I mean, I guess it's just for the viewership, right? Because as far as Koi goes, as for its Valorant fan base, how many Koi fans do you know?
That's true. It's a lot of Spain. I mean, because they're Spaniard.org. So again, you have to
I
understand.
mean, it's like a 2-hour watch party a week, and I say 2 hours because Koi rarely wins a map.
Bare minimum. Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Bare minimum 2 to 3
hours a
hours
week,
of watch
come on,
party.
man.
2
Look at
to
it,
3
2
hour
hours a
watch
week.
party, honestly. But yeah, that's interesting. So Gentlemates were actually supposed to leave because they didn't qualify for enough international events, and they were actually going to get kicked out. But because Koi got kicked out, they were actually brought in, and they were like, "Hey, you're getting at least one more year."
Yep.
The reason is they only got 1 year is, if a lot of you don't know, Riot is reevaluating the franchising system in 2027. So after next year, the franchising system, every team is getting reevaluated. It's going to be a whole new thing. A lot of teams are going to get kicked out. I pray Furia gets kicked out. If they don't get kicked out next year, I genuinely might have a talk with Riot because I don't know what they see in Furia. Either Furia is blackmailing Riot. Either Furia is blackmailing Riot in a way where they are staying in. Because I don't know why. They're not winning. Their team is shit. Their fan base.
what if they're
big pool
cracked?
to pick from this year?
Fan base is AI generated. I don't know how they're in franchising still. If they last after next year, I'll genuinely be shocked. I will pray to God I will be shocked if they last more than next year if they don't make a single international event. So who knows? We get to see by then, but yeah, they're evaluating because also, if you guys don't know, they came out with a lot of stuff for next year. Next year's esports looks pretty promising. I'll have to say. There's only gonna be a lot of more off-season tournaments, which is great to hear. That's what a lot of people have been asking for. The other thing is, I think the biggest thing that takeaway of this, tier 2 teams can now qualify for champions. They didn't specify exactly how that's going to work, either if it's going to be through a one playoff tournament or the point system, because what it looks like is they actually removed Ascension. So next year, there is no Ascension next year. It's just the team that with it looks like the team can qualify just for champions, and that's your Ascension. So don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the situation is with that is. We still got to wait for that. We don't know anything. As of right now, or Nadine hasn't just told us anything that we should know, because we are still competing next year. So we don't know anything.
That we will be there.
We will, bro.
will be
It's
there.
in Shanghai. We are gonna start learning Mandarin now. We all are gonna learn Mandarin now. That's how confident we are.
I'm clipping that.
No, if we make
To be
it,
fair, I could go to China. If we make it to China, I'm going to China. It's nearby.
yeah, that's true. Sadek is the closest to China out of all of us. What is it like?
It's like
It's like.
a 3-hour flight.
Oh my God! Wait, you're actually 3 hours. Bro, it's like a 16-hour flight for us. So no, but yeah, it's gonna be good because Champions next year is gonna be in Shanghai, China. So that's gonna be really good. It's gonna be also good that a tier 2 team can qualify, because what I also saw is that the tier 2 orgs, or orgs in general, they get I think it was a 75K stipend to fly out the team, got all that stuff and all that. So that's gonna be really cool. The flights and everything will be paid for. That's gonna be really sick. Yeah. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what's going on over there next year. We don't know how the system works. We don't know anything about tier 2. They could change the whole bracket. We don't even know if Liga Ace is gonna be the TOs for next year. So everything is early right now. We're only in October, so we will get back to you if we know anything. If anything breaks out, that's where we're gonna be here. Yeah. Interesting news. Yeah, literally. We don't know anything. If Core qualifies for EWC or Shanghai, China.
When Core qualifies.
When?
Yeah.
When we do.
When Core qualifies.
Gotta manifest
Well,
that shit now.
We're gonna be there. If Saudi's there, if we're gonna be in Saudi, we're gonna be in Saudi. If we're gonna be in China, we're gonna be in China. We're chilling. All right. And that's it all for the news. It's gonna be that's it for the news. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out QORgaming.com/shop. And if you have any news, also core news, we have signed a new R6 squad. So we've officially come back to R6. We never really left. We just got a new squad now. And then for tier 2, hopefully. And our squad looks amazing. We're hoping to really push it so we can get into partnership for R6 and to really go through the lower tier 2 squad. And yeah, everything is good. The Apex boys also play on Friday. So make sure to check it out, and all the news, make sure to support them. They won. They did really, really well last week actually. They did really, really fucking good. So hopefully,
Shout out to them.
yeah, they really did good. Again, APEC is not a joke of a region in Apex. They're a very strong region over there. So it's us doing well in APEC is really, really good. Australian boys out there doing really, really, really good. And then yeah, that's it for the news. If you guys want any more information, if you guys want to know anything news going on with Core, check out the Twitter page. QORgaming.com/Twitter or
/shop.
But now also check out Core Gaming on Twitter. But yeah, that's it for the news, guys.
Check out the
Thank you
Twitter
guys
too, yeah.
Yeah, check out the Twitter. All right, guys.
Well, you are, might as well.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Nice.
Holy shit, your cat made a cameo.